Hola, and thanks for tuning in for High Plains Passport. Previously on High Plains Passport, we met with
Andrés Álvarez Castañeda,
the anthropology professor at
Universidad del Valle de Guatemala.
One of the key features in our discussion is equated to this: teach your children well. Let's jump back a generation or so and glimpse into the reality and mentality of one of Andrés' students. Her name is
Mandy Ortega.
She is attending a presentation of a National Geographic film called Taboo.
Others will always call taboo.
I chose to approach Mandy because, well, she looked like a teacher's pet. I mean that in the best way possible, for educational ambition should never be discouraged in any form, but constantly revered and respected. That's why I chose to speak with Mandy. I asked, why anthropology? And she said that it was by chance.
It was by chance that I found a career. I didn't thought that Guatemala had this type of opportunities. I had the chance to study this, and I was really in love of this door that was opening in front of me of what can I do for my society, for my family, and for my life.
I think that this girl is onto something special.
Well, anthropology for me is like a tool. Like you have like a box of tools, and you use it for change or to improve whatever you want, right? So for me, I can use that for my society, my family, for me.
So she's gathering tools to use for the benefit and the benevolence of humankind.
You can do the change. You don't have to wait for someone to do it.
She definitely gets it. She says that being a young woman
in Guatemala, having this opportunity it changed your life.
When we met with Mandy's professor, Andrés, he mentioned how most of his generation, mid-30s, had been affected directly by the Civil War. Mandy, a little over a decade younger, has also felt fragments of the front line.
Well, both of my parents lived really in the middle of the war. My dad is from the army, and my mom was a teacher that was studying in Nusak. She had to stop studying because she was soon to be a target, right? And she always talks to me and says like, oh, I didn't have that opportunity. I wanted to study more. I wanted to be out. I wanted to do this and that.
That helps to explain her ambition, because it is one thing to resent life when it seems to be throwing lemons, and it is quite another to make lemonade.
Here we have a say that is, en casa de herrero, cuchillo de palo. So that metaphor goes like, we weren't, most of us have the racism, the discrimination part really strong in our house. And we're really against that, you know? So how are you gonna convince your father that, or your mother or your grandma, that what she has been taught her whole life is not the way things are now or it should be?
It sounds like Mandy is balancing the respect for her elders with the realization that change for tomorrow must be nurtured in the children of today.
We're trying to start with the new generations. Like, okay, we can do that much with back, but forward we can do a lot more. But I really think that when you want to do a change, you have to start with yourself. So for me, this is the part where I change myself.
That was Mandy Ortega. I'm Valerie Smith from Guatemala City. This is High Plains Passport. Music from Jose Gonzalez and yours truly. Hey Jocelyn, thanks for teaching the children well. Adios until next time. Visit hppr.org to learn more about High Plains Passport.